Renee here. I have a few sneak peeks things for you from the brand new catalog that will be live on May 6th, the first Tuesday in May. I can show you the cover. Here you go. Unfortunately, I can't open it and show you stuff inside until May 6th, but I will do a full walkthrough right after May 6th and show you excuse me, every single thing that's in here. If I have any samples made of anything, I will bring those for you. But in the meantime, I have not only stuff from this that I was able to pre-order as a demonstrator, but I also picked up some things from the clearance, which the clearance is amazing right now. So I'm going to show you what I got. And then I also picked up some just basic things that I need because I use all the time. So I'm going to put this aside. The first thing I'm going to show you are the brand new in colors for 25 to 27. I got the Stampin' Up markers, and I love the Stampin' Up markers. I use these for everything, and I love coloring with them. Now, they're not alcohol markers, so they don't blend like alcohol markers, but they're beautiful for coloring. They have a bullet nib and a brush tip. I'll show you real quick if you've never seen these, what they look like. So there's the brush tip. And then here is the bullet nib. So it's real small. But I actually find I can get into smaller spaces with that brush. But anyway, so this is my swatch chart that I use for all of my Stampin' Up markers, and I added some Stampin' Blends. I only have a few, and I'll show you those in just a minute. I got them on the clearance. So this one is Strawberry Slush, and that's this color right here. I will just leave this flat and see if I can figure out in editing how to get a closer up view for you of that. But this one's Strawberry Slush. Then this one is called Darling Duckling, and it is right there. This one is called Cloud Cover, and it's right here on the end. We've got Timid Tiger, such a cute orange, and it's right there. And the last one is Secret Sea. Now, Secret Sea, if those of you have been with me since the Close to My Heart days, we had a color that was very similar to that. I am trying to remember the name of that color. But it's weird because the way you turn it, it could look gray, it could look green. It's a very interesting color. So those are the new ink colors. So I got the markers. I also got the cardstock pack. So here's a larger view for you of Timid Tiger and Strawberry Slush, Cloud Cover. This kind of reminds me of Glacier from Close to My Heart. Darling Duckling. Sorry for the lights. I haven't taken these out of their plastic yet, and this is that Secret Sea color. So those are the brand new in colors. Those will be available May 6th. So let me get those guys out of the way. And we don't need this right now. Then the other thing that I picked up was I picked up a bundle, and it is called the Beautiful, let me get it all out. It comes with ribbon and bling and all kinds of stuff. I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a scam phone call and it stopped my recording. Isn't that lovely? So I'll back up just a little bit because I'm not quite sure where I stopped. This pretty one, and then a really nice tone-on-tone background. Then I thought this one was really pretty. This could easily be a couple cards. Cut it in half. And then cut it down a little bit to get those trees. That's just really pretty. And then the background is this swash of ombre type color. Isn't this one pretty with these roses? Whenever I see these kinds of roses like this impressionistic look, I always think of ballerinas. And then the other side is a real pretty tone-on-tone. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but it's real pretty. And isn't this nice? This one I can definitely see being framed. And then the other side is really nice swash of color. And it's got a lot of texture and a lot of movement to it. And then this one I thought was real pretty too. Again, this can make 2 cards. Use them from the corners. And then a really neat map on the back. That's not what I would have expected, but I have lots of uses for map pictures, map paper. And then I think this might be the last paper. It is. And isn't that just beautiful? With a little, I don't know if that's a road. I think that might be a road going up to this little cottage. And then the other side is another really pretty, just texture. It's always nice to have these kinds of prints. So that's the paper that comes with the beautiful gallery set. And then this is basic beige. Yes, basic beige ribbon. I'm guessing you could easily color this ribbon with your alcohol markers to make other colors. So we will test that out and I will get back to you on that. Then these are the pressed flower motifs. And there are 114 that come in the set, and they are metal. They're quite heavy, and it looks like they come in 2 different sizes. Try to give you a close-up picture, close-up look of those. So those come in that set. Then let me show you. I'll show you the embossing folder. I haven't used any of the products yet because I just got them and I wanted to show them to you. And I love this embossing folder. I think it's going to come out real pretty. It'll be nice to use on white core cardstock. I'm going to try it. Use it on white core cardstock and then lightly sand it to get these motifs to pop out. So that's called the Damask Designs embossing folder that coordinates with the set. Then we've got, let's see, Gallery Blooms. So Gallery Blooms look like that. So there's the stamps, and it is a photopolymer set. So those of you from close to my heart will be very familiar with those kinds of stamps. It stamps all of these really beautiful flowers, but there's also a die set. So let me show you the dies that go with this. I haven't put these in my regular containers. Those of you who haven't seen my new containers, let me grab one to show you. So these are what I'm using now. So I'm going from this thickness to this thickness. And I'm also putting all of my dies in there as well. And these, I just got these off Amazon. Jima Malmi turned me on to them. She turned me on to those. She also turned me on to these that I use to store all my paper. So I love these. So that's what I'm going to move all this into. I just haven't done it yet. So here are the dies that go with this set, and you've got two sheets of dies. So this cuts out a couple of frames, which will be perfect for some of this paper. Make like a frame picture on your card. You get dies that cut out all of these. So there's 5 stamps, and then there's 5 outline dies that will cut out those. But you also get some little sprigs, some larger sprigs. You get some smaller flowers that go with this. So you get a whole lot more than just dies that cut out the stamps. So really fun to use. So I'm going to try to put together some samples for you of how to use those. Then this is called Beautiful Motifs, and I got it. It came with the set, the suite, but I mainly got it for these sentiments. Aren't these great sentiments? And they're also photopolymer, which is my preference is photopolymer. But then you also get these background pieces that I think will be really nice for putting maybe some light tone on tone behind things, maybe in scrapbooking, but also in card making. And then I also got the dies that go with this set, and I can actually see using these dies for a whole lot because they're very unusual. So you get some dies that look very similar to the gallery blooms. They're standalone dies, but then you also get, see this die here? It's a little bit different. It doesn't actually cut it out, it cuts it into your paper. So I will cut some and show you when I do the full catalog walkthrough how these work. I'll get some cut out so you can see exactly what they do, because it looks very very unusual and a great way to add some interest to a card, because you can do just that and then add a sentiment and your card is done. So there's that. And then I also got Scenic Adventure dies and the stamp set. Now my stamp set isn't here yet. It'll be here hopefully in another week. This is what the stamp set looks like. I blew it up a little bit so you could see it a little bit better. But it also has this really great die. My husband and I love to travel. We love to go camping. We have a cute little camper, and we're planning to upgrade our camper so that we can do a whole lot more of long trips. And we're thinking about starting a little channel to share our adventures. So let me know if you'd be interested in a channel like that. I know there's a lot of travel channels out there like that. We would be mainly doing it for our grandchildren so they could see what Mama and Papa are up to. But oh, and I'm curious, if you're a grandma or grandpa, what do your grandkids call you? We're Mama and Papa. So, but there's a lot of really cool dies in here. Some trees. These cut out a tree line into the paper to make a long, and you can attach, you can just keep cutting along to create like the bottom of a scrapbook page. I mean, I have a lot of ideas. And then I love this little fire. So you cut this out of the logs and then here's the little flames. Isn't that cute? And then this one cuts little holes and a moon to make it look like stars and a moon. And you can do that on the background above the scene that you set for yourself. And then there's this mountain, and then there's a smaller mountain. So you could cut this out. It's going to leave it all in the paper. It's just going to cut the lines in the paper to give it texture. But then you could fussy cut out pieces and stack them on top of each other. I've got lots of ideas for these dies. So I'm going to be playing around between now and May 6th, and I will get back with you on some samples so you can see how I used it. I can also be able to show you the catalog so you can see how the designers and artists at Stampin' Up actually use things. I can never get these in, so, but we're not going to worry about it. So that is, I believe, everything that I got from the brand new stuff that's coming out May 6th. I didn't order a huge amount, but I got a little bit to show you. So now let me show you all the rest of the things I got on clearance and the things that I just picked up because I needed it, or I've wanted it but didn't have it yet. So first, let me show you. Let me put them together like they're supposed to be. These are the Stampin' Blends alcohol markers. Now, I've used alcohol markers for years. I started out with Copics and then realized that I had champagne taste on a beer budget, and getting all the colors I wanted in Copics was going to be pretty cost prohibitive. So then I went to the Shin hand markers that we had for a little while with Close to My Heart. And then Close to My Heart started carrying the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blends. And so I've used those. And now I'm going to try out the Stampin' Blends. And then I will let you know, out of all the alcohol markers I have, once I've been using them a little bit, which ones I like the best. So there's that. So these are the in colors that just got retired. These are all available for you right now on the clearance. So the Stampin' Right markers, I got these 5 markers, and the colors, well, the colors are right here. Let's see. The colors are Copper Clay, Boho Blue, Pebbled Path, Moody Mauve, and Wild Wheat. So those are the in colors that are retiring. So if those are colors you like and you need to get some stamp pads or ink refills or anything like that, you're going to want to do that as soon as possible. So right now, when I looked at the website today, when I'm recording this, these are still available and they are $10.50. The ink refills are available as well. They run anywhere from $4.95 to $5.50 on the clearance prices. And then these blends, they come in 2 packs, so you get the light and the dark. And they ranged anywhere from $6.60 up to $8.80. So pretty good markdown on the clearance. So I got those little guys. And then what did I do? I don't know what I did with my swatch. I lost my swatch, but I swatched all of these. But I'll give you a better look at it when let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did with my swatch. I'm so sorry. I just had it. You saw it. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so these are the swatches that I did. So just to give you an idea, so this is Moody Mauve here in the ink, the alcohol ink, and this is the light and this is the dark. So these two go together and they'll blend together. And then this is the Stampin' Up marker, which uses the water-based ink. So you can actually use these to watercolor. Just scribble some on a stamp block and then pick it up with water and a brush, and you can use it like watercolors. These you cannot do that. But to give you an idea, this is Moody Mauve in the Stampin' Up marker, and these are the 2 colors of Moody Mauve in the alcohol inks. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is close to my heart, Daisy White cardstock, and that's how they bleed through. Now, alcohol markers will always bleed through. These don't bleed through quite as much, but they still do bleed through. So I wouldn't color directly on card bases. Color on a piece and then attach it to your card base. So, but sometimes I really like the way that the alcohol markers look on the other side. But anyway, so there is that. Something else that I got on clearance are these Everyday Life 8.5 by 11 charcoal 3-ring binders. And they were $12.50, which is, I think, half price. It was a great deal. My idea for these is I have, if you've watched my other videos, you saw that I'm keeping, oh, those are inks. Those aren't what I wanted to show you. Oh, I'm tearing my desk apart. This is what I wanted to show you. So I'm keeping all of my stamp sets from Paper Pumpkin just in this little box, and they're really hard to like easily go through. So my idea was to use 8.5 by 11, they come in 3 by 5, and you get 4. I got it on Amazon, and I don't have them yet. They should be here hopefully any day now, so I can get this all organized. And once I get it all organized, I'll show that to you in my next Paper Pumpkin video. Gonna keep all of those in the binder all together, so then I'll know where those are. And I'm just gonna number my binders. I can do that with my Cricut, and keep my binders on a shelf, and then I use Apple Notes to keep an inventory of all my stamps. So just as an example, I would take a picture of this, put it in my Apple Note, and then I would also write out sending love to wonderful friend, chives, flower, background, hello spring, happy Easter, thanks for helping me grow, for you, and Paper Pumpkin. And I would put all those keywords in my Apple Note. And then when I'm looking for something that says Easter, I go in my Apple Notes and I search for the word Easter, and it'll pull up the stamp set. And then the stamp set will tell me that it's in binder 1 or binder 2. And then I'll know exactly where it is. So that's my organizational for stamp sets. So I got 2 of those, $12.50. I thought that was a screaming deal because those are really high quality. I got some more cutting blades for my cutter, my Stampin' Up cutter, which I don't know if I came back and told you all, but it's now my favorite cutter. That thing works so good. So if you're looking for a new cutter, and the one I had before was Fisker's, and it was good, but this one's way better, so much better. So I got some more cutting blades for that because I needed those. Then something else that I got, sorry, I gotta grab things that scooshed off my desk. Something else that I got is this pick stick, and I've been wanting one of these. This end has like a sticky, and you get an extra. It has a sticky like putty, And so you can pick up like sequins and other things and put them on your projects. And then to get more of the putty, you just turn it. And then when it runs out, here's another one. And then the other end, this I've been using quite a bit to pull off, like, where are those? See, like these guys? You just slip this underneath there and it picks it right up. So I don't want to pull it off because it's hard to get it back on. But it just it's so slick, just pulls it right off. Then the other, you can turn it and pull it out. It has a pokey tool. I know it's probably got a real name, but pokey tool. And then you can also use this in there, and it's 2 different sizes of scoring balls. I know that probably has a different name too, but that's what I'm going to call it. That's what it is. Let's see, what else did I get? I got some of my most used cardstock so I can restock. So I got Garden Green, Early Espresso, Calypso Coral. I love this color. I find myself using it constantly. Cajun Craze, very vanilla. I use that a lot. Old Olive, Real Red, Granny Apple Green. I love this green. And Basic Black. I use a lot of black. So I picked those up. Then I also picked up, I swear I'm almost done. I really swear I'm almost done. I picked up some paper from the clearance section. So let's see. I got Autumn to Remember, Snow Day, and the Reindeer Memories. These are the 2-tone cardstocks. So these are the colors. You get a grouping of colors, and these are the ones that are 2-tone. So Stampin' Up! Bought the rights to the 2-tone paper that Close to My Heart had, where you get one side is the true tone, and then the other side is a different version of the same tone of color. So the Reindeer Memories was $7.20, and they still had those available. Unfortunately, the Snow Day paper and the Autumn to Remember, they were sold out. So if you want some, you need to go grab it as soon as possible. Okay, so this one I'll show you last because it's no longer available, but let me show you the ones that are still available. So this one is $8.75 as of when I looked at it. Your mileage may vary when you're actually going to see this video and go check it out on the website. But it's called To Market. It's 12 by 12 paper. You get 12 sheets. And they are double-sided, so you get 6 different papers, but they're double-sided, so it's more like 12 different papers. So, real pretty. Oh, I love that background. I haven't even looked at these yet. I just put them in the slips. Oh, that's really pretty with tomatoes. I have a lot of gardening pictures that I could use that on. Love plaids. Always love a plaid. Oh, aren't these pretty? You could fussy cut these out and use these on cards. Oh, pretty. See, that's the problem when you only get 2 sheets of something, because if I want to make say a scrapbook layout and I'm going to use a whole bunch of it, I may not have any paper left. So, oh, that's so pretty. I love the way those coordinate together too. This one is a wood grain. I don't know if it picks it up on the camera. And then, oh, that's real pretty. I like that too. And it's kind of a smaller scale print, so it would work on a card. Oh, this one's really sweet. That'll definitely work on a card. Oh, those are fun. Those would be fun to die cut or to fussy cut as well and use on a gardening layout. So, so fun. So that one was called, I think it's To Market. Let me find the title page. Yep, called To Market. And right now, when I looked online, it was $8.75. So this one is called Sweet Days of Autumn. And this one was $6.25. Can you believe it? You get 12 sheets again, so 2 of 6 different papers. Actually, no, there's more. Okay, so it must be 3. It must be here. We'll just do them one at a time. So you get 4 of this one. That's one side. That's the other side. Oh, these are going to be so nice for scrapbooking, for card making. Gosh, I haven't even looked at these yet. I just bought them because they were so inexpensive. I just got so excited. Oh, these trees are really pretty. And it looks like you get 4 of those. Oh, that's really nice too. And again, these are small scale prints. So they'll work great for scrapbooking. They'll work great for card making. And then here's some, and I'm guessing we have 4 of these. Okay. So these ones I don't have to get so worried that I'm going to use something up and then not have it for another project. And then, oh, look at the little critters. Oh, they're so cute. I could see using this for a baby scrapbook. Oh, I love that. That kind of reminds me, Close to My Heart had some paper like that. And I started a scrapbook for my granddaughter that I need to finish. Hopefully I will finish it before she turns 18. She's 3. So we will see. I remember when my son was graduating high school, all the big deal then was to have an open house and have their scrapbooks out for people to look at as they came to the open house. And I was working on the scrapbooks up until the night before his party. So, okay, this one's called Refresh Beauty. It's on clearance for $8.75. So let's see what we get here. Okay, this one looks like we're back to the six different papers, 6 different prints, 12 sheets. Ooh, that's really bright. Wow. Okay. I could see this being really fun for a kid card with dinosaurs on it. I think my grandson would love that. Another really bright page and an orange tone on tone. That's really pretty. You know, that almost looks like it matches with Timid Tiger. We'll have to see. Okay. Ooh, that is really nice. I love those colors together. That is so striking. Oh, this one's fun. Oh, and the little birds. That's very sweet. And then we got this one. Ooh, cut that in half. And that could be the bottom of your scrapbook page. Oh, that's just screaming to be a scrapbook page. Although it could also be cut it down a little bit here and then cut it in half. And you could have 3 card fronts. Nice. Ooh, that's real pretty. I like that color too. Oh, look at those birds. What are they? Oh, they're owls. Can you see that? Any other Harry Potter fans out there with me? We got some green owls. I know it's not quite the color, you know, of Hedwig, but... And then the final thing that I have to show you is unfortunately something that you can't get, but I want to show it to you anyway because I like looking at pretty paper, and I can't imagine I'm the only one who likes looking at pretty paper. So in this one, it looks like we get 6 different. Oh, that's really pretty. I love those daisies. You get 6 different prints, 12 pages altogether. Oh, I like that too. And always the polka dots. These green and white polka dots are good for so many occasions. Christmas cards, St. Patrick's cards, birthday cards. Ooh, that's really pretty. I could see using this on some of my Hawaii pictures. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to pull this out and use it on because I have some Hawaii pages to do. Ooh, this would also work on Hawaii pages. Ooh, I love that. Oh, that's really pretty. This would be good. I have some old vintage photos of my grandmother and my great-grandmother that I would really like to scrapbook. And I think this might be a really nice print to go with that, along with some Night of Navy as the photo mats. Oh, I like this a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, so, ooh, a stripe. Always good with stripes. Ooh, this is another one that would be nice with vintage. So I'm really liking this. I'm so sorry you can't get this one because this is a really nice, I wish I would have got 2 of these. Serene Love. Maybe they'll bring it back someday. I'm not sure if Stampin' Up does that like Close to My Heart did, but maybe someday they'll bring it back. And let me pull the catalog back up so you can take another quick look at the front to get your sneak peek. But with that, I think that is everything that I have for you today. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below. And I will see you hopefully soon with some additional paper pumpkin kits that I've got that I'm working on. One is adorable. The one with the daisies, which is, I think, the March kit. I am so in love with this kit. I'm going to be so sad when I finish the last piece of paper in it. So hopefully I'll have that for you soon. And be looking on March 6th around sometime that week, and I will do a walk through the catalog and show you some samples of some things that I've made with some of my little goodies that I picked up. So with that, I hope you're having a great day. If you're not already a subscriber, if you wouldn't mind hitting that button down there, that would be awesome. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a message. I love reading comments and I reply to every single comment. So with that, I will see you all later.